Congratulations on the win. How are you feeling right now?
I feel great. I feel great.
And what surprised you most about your opponent in there? It looked like she showed up to fight.
Yeah, she was very, very good prepared for this fight. She's very tough girl. My game plan was to take her down, but I couldn't take her down. Her defense wrestling is very good, and my offensive wrestling is not so good. But my stand-up is very good, so I had plan B to fight with her in stand-up.
Yeah, for sure. And during that last round, you seemed to find yourself in great rhythm as you were basically running away with the win. What was going on through your mind during that final sequence in the last round?
In fight, everything going so fast. My coach Pompa told me you have to win this last round because we don't know what happened in this first 2 rounds. I have a lot of things in my mind, but.
And the UFC allowed fighters to walk out with their flags. I saw you walk out with the Polish flag. How special was that moment for you?
For me, this is very important. And when I get here to Vegas, they told me that I can walk out with flag. So my husband ordered on Amazon flag for me because I left my flag in Poland because I didn't know that we can walk out with flags again. For me, this is very important.
And at one point, you were on a 5-fight losing streak. You turned all of that around. You made a complete U-turn on your record. You're now riding a 4-fight winning streak. What was the key for you to make that turnaround?
My motto is never give up. If something's going wrong in your life, you don't give up. Because this is your life. MMA is a very important part of my life. So I had 5 losses. I had a very serious injury, but fuck this, I love this sport. I want to fight more, so I changed my whole life. I moved to Florida. I start train with Coach Parumpa, with Coach Anderson. They believe in me from the beginning, because I came to them and I had 5 losses. Yeah, and they say, okay, we can train with you. Everything will be fine. And now everything is fine.
Seems like it's going more than fine, but obviously you're a bit emotional. You mentioned, the struggles that you and your family faced during this fight camp. Did you feel as if you found an extra gear inside the cage, knowing that you weren't only fighting for the win, but also fighting for your family?
Yeah. When I think about my family, I have superpower in my heart. My family is very important for me. I don't spend too much time with them because I am here in ATT in Florida. They are in Poland. My brother, he lives in Netherlands. But I love them very, very much.
That's awesome. And now with this big win today, what's next for Karolina?
I don't know. I need to ask Coach Parumpa.
Congratulations. Enjoy the win.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win. Me personally, and I think a few of the fans watching your performance were probably happy that you had to go to Plan B because your hands look great tonight. You were able to really land some stuff, and I saw you also get creative with the spinning back fists and the uppercuts up close. Were you just that comfortable or determined to really let your hands go if you're going to just keep it on the feet and stand up?
In MMA, you always have to plan. You always have to have Plan B. Because, your opponent can be very good prepared for the fight. It's always very good prepared for the fight. Everybody are good prepared for the fight. So you have to have Plan B. I couldn't take her down. Okay, it's not a problem. I can fight with her in stand-up.
That was excellent. You mentioned you had your superpower for your family. That was that Polish power. You were just landing, and really got vicious in their 3rd round. Were you hoping to get the finish? It was just out of reach, or were you like, man, what is keeping her standing that she's taking all my shots?
Yeah, I knew I have to put everything to do this round to win this fight. So I did this.
That was awesome. Thank you. Congratulations on
Thank
a solid
you very
performance.
much.
Carolina, it's been since 2017 since the UFC's been to Poland. Do you think it's time for the UFC to go back to Poland and hold an event?
Of course, let's do this. UFC in Poland. I am ready. Polish fans are ready. We have a lot of great fighters. Jan Błachowicz, Mateusz Gamrot, Mateusz Rembecki, and me, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Let's do this.
And then, on top of Poland, now that you're training in Florida, would you like to fight in Florida as well?
Of course. Florida is my second home.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Karolina.